Matrix, hello man, what's up? How are you doing? Sorry, I just gotta change some stuff here. That's awesome, man. I'm doing good as well. Right, there we go. Done, I think we're ready. Yeah, I'm trying to work on this water simulation, trying to get it to actually look good. But it's proven to be a little bit of a challenge. And I don't fully understand why or how I can even use it properly. Like, it looks horrible up close. Excuse me. Not gonna worry too much about it. I think I'm gonna continue a bit on the set dressing. So annoying in working in these horror environments when you do the lighting early on. It's like you're working with all these flickering lights. Really annoying to do any sort of level design with that. Steven, hello, welcome. So I'm gonna see if I can find some cool, like, general debris. Because I want this room to be, like, seriously deteriorated over time. So there's gonna be like a lot of trash and grime stuff, especially along the walls. And I do think I have like a couple models. Yeah, it's mostly like foresty stuff. I mean, this might work, actually. But like this is perfect. Well, maybe not. There's not really much bricks being used on ships, so... Let's just see how this will look. I don't think so. It would be kind of cool if like this part was collapsed, laying on the floor or something. Maybe I'll do that actually. Because this thing always annoyed me. Problem is there's no lights up there. Let's just see how this looks. Now the animation takes a bit to warm up in the beginning here. That's because of the water. It's simulated, so it kind of needs to be warmed up. Okay, that looks kind of cool. Let me actually see that again. Sorry, Matrix, I didn't see your previous comment. Find more archives? Yeah. Suddenly got the motivation to do some more on it. A couple of last days, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Okay. One step closer. Though I am seeing that. Let me turn it on again. The light here. Yeah, the lighter is messing up the material, so I'm thinking I'm gonna turn off that light before the portal first. Maybe like at the same time or something. Also, I want to put a little ambient light right here. Without shadows and really, really low intensity. Is it this one? Yes. You know what? Let's boost the lights altogether. Yo, Philip, welcome. How are you? I'm doing really good actually. Really excited about the cinematic. How about you, Philip? Yeah, so let's try to boost indirect lighting. I do want it dark, but at the same time, I kind of want to bring out more of the details. Well, I'm glad it's not going bad at least. I also want to bring some of these decals over. Just a little bit of cheating right here. It's also really weird working on this level, since my entire level is actually tilted, which makes it kind of difficult to work with. But at the same time, I needed it. I needed it to be tilted because of the water. But it's not too bad. This here. That's even visible. I miss some streams. I'm completely fine, man. I haven't been streaming that much either. So no worries. You got no obligation to be here. I'm happy you are though. I was very busy. Yeah, I see that. Start to replace this. I do feel though that these pipes should be more rusty. There's not really an easy way to do that with this material setup. We got some new subscribers, I see. Maybe? I haven't been active on YouTube at all for like 5 months or something. So yeah, I don't really, I don't remember how many subs I had. But anyways, it's always nice to get some new people in. Yeah, maybe we should just cheat again. Decals. I've fallen so much in love with decals. I just love using them for everything. This is a good one. Will this work? Yeah, that definitely works. That's not bad. Around to 2500 to 2600, I think, when I last stream. Oh, how many is it now? Check. I hate this new Google thing. 3,300. Damn. Yeah, so it's been a while then. I'm just gonna use the same decal here. Maybe flip it. I think that's good. Then we'll do the exact same over here. To bring back the iconic funny jokes corner. I'm down for it. Give me your best. Just a sec. You're gonna Google some jokes right now? I'm just gonna continue using the same decals here. Spread them out a little bit. Honestly, why not? Maybe accept that orange one, since it's so recognizable. How about this? Actually, maybe the orange one will work here. Dumb jokes from Google are always funny. To be honest, I don't Google jokes that much. Well, I guess maybe sometimes. How old do you think I am? Oh, that's a fair question. Shit, man. I don't know. I'm sorry if I offend you, but 17, 18 maybe? I have no idea, man. Also, these ones are way too clear in their color. I guess we can just turn on the saturation. Make it a little bit darker. But not. 15, okay. Kinda close though. I was about to say like 37 or something. Because surprisingly, a lot of my viewers are 40 and above. Which I think is pretty interesting. It's probably because of Titanic though. Yeah, let's see now. That does look a lot better. I really want to hit the heebie-jeebies on the people watching this. Especially if they're afraid of water. Star, welcome. I'm doing very good, I'd say. What about yourself, Star? Alright, no problem, Philip. Originally, I wanted like a dead body here or something, but that's going to be like super basic. Now I don't want to go that hard. That sentence made no sense. Anyways. My house, it's been raining since yesterday. Damn. Where do you live? In Norway, we only got snow at this point. So we do need some more electrical machines. I'm thinking this wall is like a perfect example. Or do we put another warning light? I have no idea how many warning lights a ship is obligated to have. Let's just see what this looks like. And let's play through the whole thing. Guatemala, damn. The winter here is mostly made of rain and storms. Yeah, I can imagine it's much hotter there than in Norway. So the warning light looks really cool on the entrance there. But I don't know, it feels weird that they're gonna have two warning lights in a single room that close to each other. Well, let's see how it looks like in the dark. I mean, it looks cool, but it's too much. Cat is going crazy for the rain, like positive or negative? Let's try to find some more electrical panels or something. Electrical. I don't know if this is going to be overkill. Question, my English is good or need more practice? I mean, I can understand what you're talking about, so no worries from me. Also, my English is not perfect either. So you're all good, man. Is this overkill? I don't even know what this is. I guess that's most of what you do in projects like this. Also, this doesn't make any sense. I guess I can make it smaller. No worries, man. No. It just doesn't look right. And what is this? Maybe I can put this like over here or something. Titanic Echoes from the Deep, how much is it gonna cost? I have no idea yet. I mean, it's so far from completion that I have not even thought about like a pricing for it. So what I can say is that it's taken me a long time, so it's unfortunately not going to be free. But I think that's fair enough. Also, this table thing is way too clean. It's going to have a story, or is it just a showcase? It definitely has a story. We want the game to be on console. I'd love to actually manage that. I'm guessing PlayStation and Xbox is gonna be the most realistic one. Because I don't think a Switch would handle that amount of stuff that goes into that whole project. So I definitely think PlayStation, and I don't even know if Switch is going to be relevant by the time it releases. Because at this moment I'm developing it alone. It's definitely gonna take a while. But this project right here is kind of like a predecessor to what Echoes from the Deep is going to be. Because I'm also going to sink a ship in this one. It's kind of my thing at this point. So in this project, I have more freedom to go wild, I guess. Let's make some more mess there. You gotta add the sync and shift to all your future game projects. I mean, I'm not far off from doing that. I mean, it is fun though. Like, I guess not fun. I guess terrifying is more accurate. Like, it's terrifying to think about, and you rarely are gonna be on a sinking ship. And like one of the most immersive medias out there is games. So, I mean, it's perfect to sink a ship in the game to terrify your players. Sag this down a bit. In elder streams, you always sink a ship. I mean, 3 different projects I worked on Well, one of them was a prototype. Included ships that sank. So apparently. And also I love like destruction. Sounds super bizarre. But I love like all the intricate little details that comes in like a ship sinking. Which is why I'm having a lot of fun with this. Sorry, as I've said 1,000 times before, I'm horrible at talking and working at the same time. I'm trying my best. It doesn't really matter too much if these ropes here connect to anything, because it's going to be so dark that you can barely see it. One day I was on a fishing boat and it started sinking. Jesus. What happened? I remember when I was younger, a couple of friends and we used to go down to the dock and intentionally sink like boats that weren't hooked to anything, like kind of free boats. We were just kids though, and we got a lot of flack for it, but it was still fun. My mother opened a little boat and we jumped in. So you were probably a lot of people then since it started sinking. I'm wondering, can I turn this into a foliage so I can paint a bit? We had granola bars for dinner. Like now or back then? um... Oh, like on the boat that was sinking. Okay, so you were kind of in like a little surviving situation. Papers are always everywhere, right? Yeah. Paper chunks. Okay, how does this look? Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's cool, if I can properly use that. Yeah, they're really big. paint them a little bit. It does add a lot of details. Not that much. The weirdest thing, I was not scared for my life, but for my books, I lost 3 books in perfect condition. Damn, that sucks. How many years ago was this? Before I play through this again, let me change this thing. When I was 8 in 2018. Now I'm 14, my birthday was yesterday. Oh, happy birthday. Well, yesterday. What was I doing here again? We need to refit this door. Can we just do this? No. What have I done here? Sequencer in Unreal is really weird sometimes. So let's take that location, paste it. I'm confused. That location transform, I guess. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself a little bit. It's not always easy to like explain what you're actually doing. Yeah. Why does it fit though? Oh, I'm done. That's how it works. It's supposed to be on the hinges. I see you changed the background music. Yeah, I was so... Well, no, I haven't done this stream, but yeah, I did from all my other streams. I was so freaking sick and tired of that same playlist all over again. So yeah, I did change that. Because I found out you can play video game music without getting copyright struck on YouTube. So, sorry, I've completely forgotten to actually explain what I'm doing. I'll show you. In the cinematic here, the character we're seeing the perspective of is running from a creature that's trying to barge in this door. And also, the ship is sinking. So there's like a double drama. I have no words to explain it. But we're being chased by a monster. And the whole room is flooding. So now we like kind of hear the monster coming. And then the player is going to hide. And then the lights are going to turn off. And then we're going to see some sort of shadow from the monster, like at the wall right in front of us. I have no idea why I'm pointing. Like, you guys can't even see what I'm pointing at. Have a good dinner, Star. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Maybe put the camera shake when he falls with the door. Yeah, definitely. Like the animation now is kind of more rough. There's some areas that are finished. Well, not really. But I kind of have like a block out, or like a prototype of what I want to do. And then I designed an environment around the narrative of how I want the trailer to go, or like the cinematic. And then I go back and fine tune the animation. Also, we're definitely going to do some post-process, like an After Effects or something as well. So that is fine, we're not going to see the door at this point. However, these objects here... on there or something. I guess. Yeah. So did you finish the first level with the monster? No, I'm kind of redoing where all of this is taking place. Because like earlier it took place in a bunker. But now it takes place on a sinking ship. I felt that was more unique and would be like 10 times more terrifying. I'll fix this thing later, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this is kind of going to be like the trailer for what to expect from the game. Is it only a location changed? Have you changed the characters as well? Yes. Yeah. Because in the last iteration... Why is this suddenly so loud? Give me a second. Because yeah, like in the last iteration, there was a couple that fell into a bunker, and like the boyfriend had to look for the girlfriend. Now I want it to be like some sort of researchers or some people working for the Navy that's picking up a ship that's been drifting on the sea. They go to investigate it, or maybe they got like a emergency call from it. But when they board the ship, they see that it's obviously been abandoned for a long time. And at the ship there are monsters, and the game is going to end with like the ship sinking, which is where this animation comes in. That's the main idea now. And I think, like, I explained it very briefly, but I do think, like, the idea I have now is more viable and more unique for a horror game, at least. Think of it like, I don't know if you ever seen Ghost Ship. Like, picture Ghost Ship, but without ghosts and with zombie monster alien things. So yeah, we're playing as the person that's boarding this ghost ship, and you brought your video camera because you want to document which ship it is. I'm really starting to like this room. There's a lot of stuff I want to add, but a lot of it is definitely coming together. Just thought of something else as well, which would be really cool. But no, because I was just thinking about what if during give me one sec. During like, God damn it, right here, it would be kind of cool if this roof kind of collapsed and a lot of water like come from the upper floors, But no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. There's gonna be way too much happening for the viewer. And also, we're gonna add like a lot more leaks and just like cool details. This is exactly what I love about projects like this. It's like destruction, everything is moving. Likes, sorry, the lights look real good and the water. Thank you. I'm happy with the lights, though the water still needs more work, especially up close. I know a couple of things I could do to enhance it, but it's really complex to work with this asset. But yeah, I love this though, like the red light and the room flooding. I think that's a brilliant aesthetic. Yes, thank you, Philip. But it'll definitely look better. Once I do some changes to the water. Water is always very complicated, yeah, especially in video games. But what is amazing though is that the water we're seeing here is real time. Like, it's not rendered like in movies and stuff. It doesn't look as good, but like it's super impressive for a game engine to actually do this. Like here, I hate the water because it just doesn't look like water. So I maybe need to cut that scene. Well, not cut it, but visualize it in a different way so that we never get that close to the water. So I think the next thing I want to do is add some cutlery and stuff like that. Is cutlery the right name? Like dishes, I guess. Also, the cupboard here is looking so boring. What happens after the lights get cut out? What did you want to do after that? I can actually kind of show you. This is gonna be spoilers for the monster, but I guess you've seen it before. That's the one we're going to introduce this guy. But I'm not gonna reveal him, like, he's not just going to like walk into the room. But what I'm gonna do, a second here, I'll show you, is I'm gonna have a light right here. Kinda like this. And when we're sitting here, let me see if I can find one of their animation. When we're sitting here, we're just gonna see like its jaw, like that. If that makes sense. So the player is gonna hide here. And then we're just gonna hear like the monster approaching, and we can just see its jaw, and then cut to black and title screen. Kind of like this. I actually didn't think I had this animation, so we might actually be able to put this together right now. Because that would be dope. If I could get that ending as well. He just peeks into the room. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna reveal the main body itself. The shadow looks very dramatic. Exactly. That's what I'm going for. Now I kind of want to do that. So let's do it. We're just gonna add in this dude. I'm gonna convert him to spawnable. That means he's only going to be in the sequencer. So when I exit the sequencer, he's not gonna be here anymore. There's a small tip right there. There he is. Well, that's kind of terrifying. And here the lights go out. So this is where we're gonna spawn them. And then we're gonna get his animation. How does this look? Oh, Jesus. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna have to slow down this animation a lot. Because I want this to be slow and I want it to be super dramatic. So we also need to reverse it, actually. That's so freaky. I guess from here. Looks like it's just boo when it peaks. Play your animation. Oh, I know why. Kinda like that. Maybe a bit faster. And then boom, cut to black. So stupid. Why does it keep changing like that? The thing is, though, the lighting is gonna be a bit difficult. Because we're not gonna have this light. The only light we're gonna have is this red one. Unless I add a completely new light. I should see now. Yeah, because like now we're not getting anything. So how do I fake a shadow without having a light there? So I do think I need to add a light. Maybe we can like make it a red light. It's gonna be a bit tricky. Maybe the lights turn on when the monster leaves. The lights turn on when he leaves. It looks like there was light there. What do you mean when he leaves? Because we're basically just gonna cut right here. Now this portal kind of ruins everything. Like if the portal was here or something, and we made this into a pure wall. You know what? Let's try. Because I haven't even played it yet, so let's just turn this off for now. Maybe the lights like blinked for a second so you see his shadow. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like the let me show you. Like the emergency lights here. Maybe we're lucky to see his shadow, but I doubt it. Okay, another idea. What's our point light here? What's our point light there? Let's turn this back up. Because that's our shadow. Like when the other lights turn off, maybe we can turn on this. Maybe that's what you meant earlier as well. Maybe it's not that noticeable. We're gonna have to see it though. This happens when this light turns off. When does this turn off? Here. $16.53. I meant like that. Alright. Gotcha. Let's see, I guess. See how it turns out. Okay, let's see now. Oh, okay, that's very noticeable. Okay. I have another idea though. Maybe you slow his animation a bit at the end so his shadow doesn't disappear that fast. Yeah, definitely. I realized that as well. The fuck? Poor guy is having a seizure. mm. Trim section. Sorry about that. So, I know you can like freeze a animation. I can't for the life of me remember how. You know what? Let's actually create a custom animation. It's from here, I think. Yeah. You make better cutscenes than those that are in the new Walking Dead game. That game looks so freaking bad. But thank you, but that's not really that hard. I've seen some of their work, Jesus Christ. Because if I do this, now this should be reversed automatically, which means, in theory, oh, maybe because I'm reversing it. Let's just create a new animation here. Why? Welcome back, Star. PowerPoint cutscenes. Maybe put the blinking light and maybe the creature like makes a scary sound and the cameraman shakes. Yeah, that's kind of like kind of what I'm going for. But why is it so hard to reverse it? Because now it works. Oh, here it is. Keep states. Oh my god. Could just use that. Anyways. And we need to reverse. Wait. Why is it double reversing? What the fuck is going on? I'm confused. Do I need to press enter? What is this? Okay, there's something super weird going on here. That looks like an alien creature. I guess it kinda is. I don't know if it's going to be an alien in my game. I haven't really decided yet. Okay, so there we go. Okay, that's it. Should be keep it lower. And then keep state. I just watched the full Saw series, and for some reason I like them. I love the Saw movies. I need to look away at some of the gore stuff, but I really like the story. Okay, let's go back to our light here. Because what I was thinking is we can kind of trick the player. Because, like, we can't have the light here. But after we fall, maybe we can turn it on, like, right when we're hitting the ground or something. Where did the light go? Six, 9, 7. I feel like I'm gonna be like a real slasher. I'm immune to gore. Okay. Kind of badass. For kid. Like, boom. Maybe, or like when he's hitting the door. Maybe here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess we're just gonna try and see how this looks. I'm gonna need to go. I'll see you in another stream. It's important that you're okay now. Thank you, Philip. And have a good day. Actually, I need to restart. Project. They sound weird, but one time I survived the fall from a wood bridge. Jesus Christ, you've been through a lot, man. Let's see now. Yeah, it's actually not that visible, I think. See how the end looks. You should write a book about all the crazy experiences. Hey Herman, is it scripted or will the ships think in real time? This is a scripted, like this is a cinematic, so this is more like an animation. And the ship is not going to sync like in real time in that sense, though scenes are going to be flooded in real time. Let's say... sorry. Let's say that we're playing in this area and the water comes flooding and you need to like go in here, maybe find the key, go back out here to open a door, and you need to do that within a certain time limit or else you're obviously gonna drown. Like the whole thing is not going to be in real time. And I will disconnect probably here and get another computer in like 5 minutes. It's no problem, man. Okay, so back to the light again. It felt kind of cheesy to me, but where is it? Like right here. Teach me how to program, please. That's gonna take a bit more than just one stream. Isn't too much to work with on that plus your Titanic game. I mean, I enjoy working on different things at the same time because you obviously get bored of working on one thing for 2 years or 1 year, something. But also, this works like a benchmark for how I can do it better in Titanic, I guess. Thank you, Star. In my country, corruption is real common. Um, yeah, I think I heard something like that. I don't really know how to respond to that. Okay, yeah, that's so much better. Some more camera work right there, and I think that's a really good closure. What's the story is? What's the story? Something like a monster where you're hunted down by monster throughout the ship, I guess. The story is that you're working as like in the navy or something. You're on the sea, like maybe like a salvage company, and you find this ship that's been located just drifting on the sea, and maybe you get like a distress call for them or something. I don't really know yet, but you go to check out the the ship, and you realize pretty quickly that it's been abandoned for a lot of years, and like one thing leads to another. The player is going to explore the ship to kind of figure out what happened and which ship this is. And then eventually you realize that the ship was carrying cargo for some sketchy military kind of thing. And that cargo was the monster that was just here. And why? I'm still working on why, but it's like, I don't know, like America, Russia, Area 51, kind of something around that kind of thing. So one thing leads to another, and the ship sinks. So while it's sinking, you're being hunted, as you said. And yeah, that's like a briefly explanation of it. Oh, I'm not getting all the messages here. Elections were this year, and a lot of people. Damn, where to start? Dead Space, Cold Fear, Alien kind of game. Exactly, exactly. If you ever seen the movie Ghost Ship, just imagine Ghost Ship without ghosts mixed with Alien Isolation. That's kind of my inspirations for this, at least. do like that. Will there be different chapters to the game? If so, will they all center around one single main character, or will there be different mains in each chapter? Well, that was kind of the whole idea with Archives as a series. Like, this story right here is... Like, if everything goes as I hope, then this will be like episode 1. Because, as I've stated, Archives is like videotapes being played, but you as a player are recording the videotapes, and the whole message of the game is like how many videotapes are removed from the public because there's something extraterrestrial or something that the public shouldn't see. So let's say I make an episode 2, which I want to do in the future, if this goes well. Then episode 2 is going to be a whole different story, with next to none correlation to this one. Like a proper, what's it called, anthology series. Like, I can't think of a single anthology series right now. My brain just froze. Hope it will be better than Ghost Ship. Yeah, Ghost Ship was a weird movie. The only reason I mentioned Ghost Ship is the only movie, as far as I know, where there's like a ship being found, like drifting for years. And I remember seeing it as a kid a lot. Well, not seeing it, hiding behind the pillow. But that opening scene was something different though. Welcome back, Star. But yeah, so essentially, if everything goes to plan, Archives as a game will be small mini horror stories based on like a first-person perspective from a video camera or something along those lines. Scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Yes, same man. I remember that scene so clearly. Now, at least I know the length of this sequence. So, about here. 1920 is a good one. My worst favorite is cockroaches and purrs. They are so disgusting. I don't like cockroaches at all. But what are purrs? What's with the Ireland music? Not Ireland music. It's 5 hours of relaxing Pokemon music. But close enough. Okay, so I think what should the camera do here? I'm gonna add like minor details later, like kind of shaking and flinching, but just when it's appearing. Definitely focus on the wall there. Maybe we could do a zoom in, or would that be too unnecessary? Let's just see what a zoom would look like. Definitely slower. Looks cheesy. At least in this go faster. I'm also going to add like a general noise on the camera, so it's kind of shaking and you can see like the character breathing and stuff. Or is some type of spider with a lot of fur? Okay, so spiders is not my kind of thing. And if you tell me that spiders have a lot of fur, that's definitely not gonna be my thing either. Where am I going to Russia? Wait, you're going from South America to Russia? Can I ask you why? What's there to do in Russia at this moment? The camera work at the end there is not the best. I'm not sure about the zoom. There are a couple of things in this that don't really make sense. Like the room is flooding. They're spending time just looking around. Well, I guess he would look for an exit. But I don't know, he seems to chill at this point. So I'm guessing like a lot of heavy breathing and a lot of the sound design is going to help kind of orchestrate the drama that's going on. I'm going to Moscow to visit my aunt. Oh. Well, that's a really long flight, isn't it? From South America to Russia. Or Yeah, it is a long, but it's not the longest, I guess. Well, Russia's big though, and I have no idea where in Russia Moscow is. Days. So you're doing in between flights, I'm guessing? I want more detail right here. Stop at the end of one day in Spain. Yeah, that does make sense. Spain is beautiful though. I've never been to Russia. Would be cool to go one day. Have you played The Last of Us? Of course. That ship looks like a good map for that game. Yeah, I guess it's kind of in the same style, like old, abandoned. The only thing I wish I could add here, like aesthetically, would probably be like ferns and vines and plants and moss. But since this is supposed to be like drifting on the ocean for 30 years, that isn't really realistic. I guess like moss and mold would be more realistic. There's more citrus in here actually. Can I make this fit here? Gonna be a challenge, but maybe. Does that mean that ship that looks really bad and broke somehow managed to get to the middle of the ocean? Yeah. That's what your character is supposed to find out, how that happened. But it didn't just end up in the ocean. Obviously, it started in the ocean, but then something happened which killed off all the crew, and it just went floating there for 3 years. I've seen a really similar story. In 2015, Matt went fishing in New York and never came back. They found the ship in the Atlantic but never found the body. Yeah, I guess. Though this is going to be like, I don't know. I don't think it's a military ship, but it's like military affiliated. And there's like not just one man that's gone missing. There's like, I don't know how many people were on the ship, but a lot of them. This is no idea what this means, but the player is not gonna know either. Auto recording of some sort, with sounds coming from the ship. The men screams and gunshots, but never found a gun or anything. Weird. Yeah, those sort of mysteries is like what I spend a lot of time thinking about. Like if I'm bored, I can spend so many hours just watching YouTube with some weird mystery that happens 100 years ago. Super interesting, those kind of videos. Or stories. Looks real cool. Thank you, Star. I think so too. I also think I'm gonna end the stream for today. Been streaming for 2 hours now, a little over 2 hours. And I'm pretty happy with progress. So definitely gonna continue working on this. But there was just one thing. I need to fix this intro, so. Also the water needs a lot more work. It's definitely coming together nicely though, so I'm really happy about that. This also needs a little more work, but I definitely like it. When will we do another? I'm not sure. Probably won't be that long. I don't know. Maybe sometime this week. Looks perfect. Thank you. Well, thank you everyone who's been watching the stream. Been a lot of fun. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.